Hello guys, BJ Emmanuel here from Abstract Graphics. I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to create this nice video you are seeing on your screen, a Mosaic slide opener. We are going to use Alight Motion to make the effect, and then we are going to add a transition effect between the two using Kinemaster. Alright, so if you are interested as I am, let's jump into the video quickly. If you have not subscribed, do so before we begin the tutorial. Go do it now. Okay guys, so let's create a new project, 1080 by 1920. So we want to, first I think I would like to make the background white. Okay, so I'll just come here and click on the white background. And then we want to begin by creating a square. Why we need this is because we want to use it as our media placeholder, so we can just, once we are finished editing, we can just replace the pictures without having to start all over again. So we'll go into the move and transform, go to transform, we'll unlink that, and then let's make this let's make it 960 like so. 960, and then we make this 540, 540. Yeah, cool. That's okay. So later we'll scale it down, but for now let's just leave it like that. Or we can just, just now that we have it like that, now you can link it back again and then just bring it down a little bit like so. Yeah, and I think this is very okay. So you can leave it at 697 by, or let's make it 6970, right? So just leave it by 670, and then the other side by 376. All right, just leave it like that. I think this is perfect. Now the next thing you want to do is now grab your image. So I have a couple of images that I have here that I would like to use. So you can use video. As a matter of fact, I think I'll use one of my videos, but I'll do that later. So because that is the one in the middle is the first one that will show. So let's just grab this one for now. Okay, so take it to the back. Cool. And then you can just scale it down. Go to move and transform. Go to transform. Then just drag it down like so. All right. Nice. So once it gets to 670 on this side, you see this 670, you can stop there. Okay, so that's it guys. So the next thing you want to do now is just click and hold, and then select the two and just mask it like that, so you have something like this. Now this is all we want to do. So all you need to do now is just duplicate. So duplicate, click on this, duplicate layer, and then duplicate it one more time. Click on it, duplicate one more time, and then click on this, drag it to this side. Good. Just make sure there's a little bit of space between them like that. Then click on the third one, and then you drag it to this side. Make sure there is a little bit of space between them like that. Beautiful. Now all you need to do now is group these three together. Now just click on this. That's the group, right? So now once that is done, you want to duplicate it two more times. So you click on duplicate, click on duplicate again, duplicate, and then you want to spread them out like so. Spread them out like that, and then just stagger it a little bit. Make sure it is staggered out like that. just, yeah, and then you click on the other one, and then you want to bring it down and then take it to the side like so. Nice. Now the next thing you want to do is just create some animations. All right, so leave the one in the middle like that. The one in the middle is this one at the bottom, so you want to leave it like that. So for this one at the bottom, click on it. On this your move, what you need to do now is create a keyframe over there, and then at the end you want to move it to this other side like that. So make sure it is, yeah, like that. And then you click on the next one, go to move and transform. On your transform, create a keyframe on both sides, and then come to this side and move it to this other side like so. Cool. Now, once you are done with that, I think I need to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, so that the spacing is just the same. That's all. Alright, if you give it a play now, you have basic motions like this. Okay, so now all you need to do now is just change your images in all the frames. All right, so I'll just show you how to do one, and then you can go ahead and do the rest like that. So you click on this, open. Now you have something like this. Now you now click on, say you want to change the one on this side on the left, so you click on the one on the left, go to edit group. Now you come to your add, go to image, pick any image you want like that, send the image to back, click and hold and drag it behind your rectangle. Okay, so what you need to do now is just go to move and transform, go to your transform, and then just scroll to 670 like the previous one. All right, so what you see that red line, once you get to that red line, you just stop, and that's it. So you can adjust it with your move if that's what you want. Nice. Once you are done doing that, you click out and you are done. So you see, you can actually you can delete this other one below if you don't need it. So you can just delete it. It doesn't mean anything. And then you can do the same thing for the one on the right by just clicking on it, add media, pick any image you want. Now drag it to the bottom of your rectangle, click on it, go to move and transform, move, and then scroll to 670. On the red line, you stop, and that's it, guys. So this is how, so do the same thing for every single one of these guys, and then by then you will have changed everything. So I'm going to pause the video and do the same for all the others. All right guys, so now that we are done changing all the pictures, and I told you I want to use my video in the center, so you see I have my video there. Okay, so the next thing you want to do now is you are going to edit it, give it that in animation. Okay, so to do that, guys, you have to group all these three together again, group, and then what you want to do now is just scale it up a little bit. So come to your move and transform, just scale it up just like so. A little bit like that is enough. Now what you want to do to give it a smooth animation transition is to create a camera object. So create your camera object like that. Just click on try first. Right, now click on this guy. Yeah, click on this guy here. Yeah, that camera there, and then everything will be okay. Okay, so now what you want to do now is at this point you come to 1 second. So at 1 second you click on your move and transform, create a keyframe, go to the first keyframe, and then what you want to do is you want to, no, not on move, I'm on move right now, so I want to be on transform, on transform. So on transform, go to 1 second, and then add your keyframe, go to the first keyframe, and then just scale it up like that. Yeah, just scale it up like so. Yes, something like that. And then you can just add your graph editor like so. So if you give it a play, you should have something like that. All right, so the whole thing is messed up now because the project file is a bit heavy. So but then that's basically what you want to do. Okay, so yeah, that is once you have achieved this, every other thing is good. So what you want to do now is just add your, go to effect and add your motion blur. So I'll just click on motion blur and just add a little bit of blur to it. Now it's going to be really messed up, guys, but all you need to do now is just export it. All right, so just click on export and export it. All right, okay guys, so I finished exporting it and this is what it looks like. You see, very nice. All right, so what you want to do now is just click on save, and then we move to the next scene, the next film. Okay guys, so the next thing you want to do now is you want to create a 4x4. You know, the first one we created was a 3x3. Now you want to create a 4x4 stack of photos. All right, just the same process we did in the first one. You do the same thing, but just that the movement for this one particular one, instead of the movement being from left to right, right to left, I'm going to do just up and down. So for this first one, the first one on the left, we did an upward movement. For the one next to it, we did a downward movement. The next one we did an upward movement. The next one we did a downward movement. So we just alternate the movement up down like that. All right, now you see that the composition is very, very slow. It's moving very slow. The reason is because I used a lot of videos, right, in this one. So I think I used two videos in each row. All right, so that's the reason why it's very, very slow. Go ahead and use any pictures you want for your own, but I use some videos for my own. All right, so that's the major reason why it is very, very slow. Now, but just follow me now. Once we export it, you will see exactly everything that we are doing. Okay, so what the next thing you want to do now is you want to just yes, group them all like that, and then you are going to scale it up so that those whites side by the left and by the top and bottom is not actually shown. So you just scale it up real good like that. And then the reason why we are scaling it up again is because when we apply the 3D effect, it will be able to accommodate it. All right, you understand what I'm saying in a bit now. So the next thing you want to do now is click on your group, add effect, and then you want to go to 3D, and then you see this flip layer. That's exactly the one you want to pick, and then we'll just click on the standard one. The standard one is what we need. Now all you need to do now is just just adjust the angle a little bit, and then you can come to let's adjust it this way. I think this way is nice. So you go the positive way. Okay, so once that is done, nice. You see what I mean, guys? So once you are done, you can use your axis to just make it look a little bit funky if you want, if that's what you want. The axis will just tilt it here and there, but that's not what I want, so I'll just leave it at, you see, the axis can just tilt it and make it look funky, but that's not what I want, so I'll just exit like that, and then I'll come to move and transform because I want the image on this right hand side to show. I'm going to drag it. Just drag it to the left a little bit, drag it to the left a little bit like so. Yeah, but guys, you can feel free to do whatever you want. Okay, so now if you want, you can just add your text already if you want, but that's not what I want to do, because I want to take it to Kinemaster and then apply a particular transition effect that I cannot, that is not possible on Alight Motion. All right, so I'll just go ahead and export it. All right, I'll export it and then I'll take it to Kinemaster and then we can continue from there. All right, guys. Okay guys, so once we export, we have something like this. So you see this basic movement, that's what you get. So the next thing you want to do is you want to save it. Now we are going straight to Kinemaster. Okay guys, so we are here in Kinemaster, and what we need to do is just select the two. This is the first one, select it, and this is the second one, select it like that. And yeah, we are basically almost done. Okay, so for the first one, you know, we already have an in animation like that. Now for the transition that we actually want to use, you are going to click on your transition button there, and then you can actually add any transition you like, guys, but there is this one I want to use, and I think it's a gravity wall, right? Something like this. Yeah, so that's like the one I want to use, but I think, yeah, the first one is the one I want to use. So you can just make it 1 second. Okay, so if you give it a play now, you'll have something like this in, and then you have that wonderful, yeah. And so you can continue adding. If you have multiple scenes that you've created, multiple slides that you've created, you can continue like that, and then you can add different kinds of transition to it. And then after you've done that, the only thing that is needed for you to do is add your sound effects. I'm sure we all know how to add sound effect and all that. So you go here and go to your SFX, add your whoosh sound effect. Okay, so once you have done that, alright, just add that period, and then you can duplicate it, and then you can just drag it to this other side, and if you give it a play, you can trim it a little bit so that it comes in at the same time. So give it a play. Yeah, like that. And you can bring in your text. Okay, so you can just type in any text you want, all right, and you are done. So basically this is how you create this slide, this modern slide opener. Okay, so all right, if you like, you can just add some light leaks to it. All right, so you can go to say your video, if you have any that you've already downloaded, you can just go and just add them to it. Okay, so I can just come in here and just blow this up, and then add, go to blend, and then I can just, you know, blend it up like so, or multiply, whichever one works. Okay, so I can just decrease it like that, and if you give it a play, you have something like this. You see, so it gives it another blend of consistency, you know. So go ahead and just try it out, and let me know if it really works for you or not. So just go in, type in your text. I'm sure by now you know how to add text to everybody knows how to add text, all right? So you can just come here, and I want to use a black color. You can just, you know, draw something like this, and just type in any text that works for you. Okay, so basically that's how it works. So I'll come here, I'll just type in modern, like so, and then I'll grab my font, maybe use Montserrat. Okay, yeah, Montserrat, or any text that works for you guys. So, just blow it up a little bit like that and just drop it in there, you know, and yeah, you can just add your in animation, or maybe slide left, yeah, and for your this you can just use your in animation to slide right. Okay, so you just have basic movement like so. So basically that's just how it is, that's how it works, and then you can export it and have a nice time. That's it guys for today's tutorial. Please, if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section below, and I will be quick to answer any one of your questions. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please guys, do so now before you leave. Our objective is to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. I truly deeply appreciate your support. Thank you, and thank you very, very much. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, and as always remember to bring your imaginations alive. Bye for now. Peace out.